Welcome to Brunch with Brian, your home investing live stream. Welcome today, and today is World Teachers Day, which is a really interesting, wonderful day. I am a teacher myself, always been a teacher at heart, and when you have kids, you're kind of a natural teacher. I mean, you teach your kids a lot, so you have to go into that teacher role. That's a role that I always found pretty comfortable. And maybe it was because I had younger siblings, or I don't know, but I always found that to be a natural role. Uh, Maybe because I had a way, and maybe sports had something to do with this. I had a natural ability for sports, and I could sort of figure out, like even with ping pong, now what makes a good shot and why did that go over and why did that other shot not go over. And I've got that engineer brain. And so I thinker brain, and so I'd always try to puzzle out, well, why am I good at this? What am I doing that someone else isn't doing, or what are the good people doing that I need to do that I'm not doing? And so I would always approach things, pragmatically, like problem solving. That's pragmatically. And so I would try to figure out, what's the best way to conquer this challenge, or win this race. And so I would try to figure out the skill sets and the talents. And then by me figuring them out, I could teach other people. Because if you can figure something out yourself first, and then you're successful with it, then you can turn around and teach others if that's your inclination. Now, some people aren't really interested in teaching. They just don't have that calling, and I guess I've always had that calling. And so I love the fact that it's World Teachers Day. So chime in, everybody. Good to see you today on Thursday morning on World Teachers Day. Now, I want you to think about your teachers. I want you to think of some of the teachers that you've had. And teachers, I sort of include coaches with that, because a coach is basically a teacher in a lot of ways. Sometimes a coach is someone who, you already know what to do. You know how to do it even. The coach just motivates you to do it better. And sometimes the coach gives you actual tips on how to do stuff better. So there's, sometimes a coach is motivational, and sometimes a coach is giving you specific tips on how to do something better. Or sometimes they're teaching you from the beginning. Sometimes you're brand new at something and you hook up with a coach who teaches you from ground zero how to do something. So now, when you think back about your teachers from school and that, who are you thinking about? I mean, are you thinking about, I think of Mrs. Long, frankly. She was a teacher I had, Mrs. Long, in second grade, and she made a big impact on me. And a big part of that was that she was able to make me feel like I was smart, give me confidence. And so that's a big thing that you want from a teacher, is not just to teach you the material, but also to give you confidence that you can learn it. And if it's something that you need to apply in the outside world, that you can apply it in the outside world. So I guess when I talk about teaching, all those things kind of, hey, the gardeners are here with the leaf blower right now. So perfect timing. When we're teaching, that's our goal. Our goal when we teach you real estate investing, any aspect of it, is to teach you how to do it, and also to give you the motivation to do it. Now, when you have our what to say and what to do system, that's how to do it. Okay, what does any business really boil down to? The steps and the scripts. So if you're learning something new, a new business, a new technique, a new challenge, anything like that, what is the two things you need to learn? What to say and what to do, the steps and the scripts. And even a teacher, this is kind of funny, but a teacher has a script, don't they? I mean, they're up in front of a class in a lot of cases, or one-on-one, but they sort of have a lesson plan, don't they? And so that lesson plan is sort of like their script for the day. Now, a lot of it is sort of not improvised, but now, like me, do I have a script for this? Do I have a script for Brunch with Brian's? No, but I've taught so much, so many of these ideas and thoughts for so long that I pretty much know what I'm going to say about something, and so I talk about things that I know apply to everybody's life. And what applies to everybody's life is that you've had a lot of teachers in your life and a lot of coaches. Started with your parents. Your parents taught you a lot, and your parents sort of set up to some degree, your ability to learn and your approach to learning. So are you hungry to learn new things? Do you love learning? Were you good in school? Did you like teachers? Were certain teachers, did certain teachers have a big impact on you? Did you learn something? And this was a huge thing for my son, Kale, my middle son. He had a teacher, and for some reason, and I don't know what it was, but for some reason, maybe he just thought it was cool to have an attitude about school. And he did well. I mean, he got good grades and everything, pretty much all A's, but somehow he had this attitude like he was too cool for school. And then he had a teacher in 6th grade, and and I helped him with this project. And he thought, oh, this project is dumb. You're overdoing it. Nobody cares. And then he turned it in, and the teacher said, wow, this is really great. It was a really cool picture that he had made. He says, I'm putting this up in the classroom. He put it up in the classroom, and he had it up the whole year, and his art there. So all of a sudden, it seems so like some small little thing, right? And yet somehow that turned him around on being not too cool for school and thinking, wow, I could really put a little extra effort in. I mean, I'm skating along getting A's because I'm smart, but I could actually put a little extra effort in here and get more rewards from school. And so he went on to do that, and he graduated summa cum laude from the University of Arizona eventually, my son Kale. And so that one incident, and that's how funny, one teacher taking that, that one moment to make him feel special and to single him out and to praise his work. And so that's a really big thing. So and so if you're teaching somebody something, you can really significantly impact somebody by giving them the right kind of motivation, praising them, and giving them the support, the emotional support they need. It's not just learning the task. It's not just learning in real estate, the scripts and the steps. It's actually having the motivation and the confidence to go out there and take action with it. So guys, that's why in the what to say and what to do system, we put all those videos so you can watch the videos. And you just watch those videos enough and you say, okay, so that's pretty much what you're saying. And all the scripts we're just reading the scripts, and the scripts are already great. They're the best scripts in the business. And so if you watch us just role playing them with our characters, remember we play 15 different characters. And if you just watch us role playing all these scripts out on your phone, remember you can access all the videos just on our website through your phone with your code or on your laptop or whatever. And you can sit and just watch these videos, and it just really makes the business seem like, oh, that's not so scary. It makes it familiar. Oh, okay, they're just saying everything I'm going to say, and here it is, everything I'm going to say right here, and I'm hearing them say it. And so it really it makes the business more you have more faith in yourself that you can accomplish it. So that's what we want to give you as a teacher, is to give you that kind of confidence when you are doing your real estate investing, and give you the tools, the how to do it as well. So just, I always say, what is the secret of success in this business? It's stick to the steps, stick to the scripts, and stick to your schedule. So me as your teacher or as your coach or whatever, I'd say that's the most important thing, is make sure you know the steps. And remember, the creative financing deal has 36 steps to it. And, it's all on that one sheet. And those are in your what to do manual. They're all these one sheet step-by-step checklists for all 7 deals. So if you're doing a wholesale deal, or if you're like, actually Caleb just closed a wholesale deal. So I hope Caleb was following that wholesale deal checklist. So there's 7 checklists in your what to do manual, regardless of what kind of deal you're doing. that will guarantee, will ensure that you don't miss a step. That sometimes that's why people are nervous about getting into a deal, is they're worried, oh, I'm going to miss some crucial steps. Not when you have every single step laid out on that very detailed step-by-step checklist for all 7 deals. Don't forget you have that. And so be using those. That way you're not in the dark. You know every step, and I see the next step, and I see the next step, and you're never going to miss an important step that could, damage the deal or blow up the deal in some cases. So as a teacher, I want to give you those steps. I want to give you the scripts, everything that you can say. And I hope you had some great teachers who singled you out, like that story I told about Kale, and who made you feel special and made you understand the value of learning. And I hope I'm part of that progression as you learn this business and you gain success at it. I certainly hope you will count us, me and Lynette, as among your teachers for learning how to do this business and being successful at it. So Caleb, I always know you're going to be here. You're my loyalist bruncher. So always great to see you here. And I know you just closed that wholesale deal last week. Hey Tony, great to see you too. The videos are fun, yes. And if you can learn, if you can, sorry for my head. If you can learn a song with hearing it over and over, we can learn the scripts here. Oh, that's a good point. Yeah, guys, how many songs do you kind of know? I was just humming a song, Star Shining Bright Above You. Night breezes seem to whisper, I love you. And I never tried to memorize that song, but I know that song. Birds singing in the sycamore trees, dream a little dream of me. And so I started just singing that little 4 verses. And I haven't thought of that song in 40 years or some, I don't know, a long time. And so I started thinking of songs that I could sing because we have a granddaughter coming, and, like just a nice little lullaby song. And that's a really good one. Dream a little dream of me. So I just, even if I remember a lot more of it now. And so, and that's a good point, Tony. You remember these things. And so teachers, and that's why teachers are repetitive sometimes. And when you were in school, whether it was a professor in college or, some teacher along the way, they repeat the lessons over and over. So you really learn it. And especially the important lessons. And so, watching those videos over and over, guys, and they're fun. I hope, we try to inject a little humor, and the costumes are kind of, entertaining, and there's music. All the characters have their own theme song, so that makes it kind of fun. And don't forget to watch all the newer creative financing seller parts where Lynette is wearing the big blonde wig and the sequin dress. Okay, it's funny. But we do a house tour, and she's showing me, and we actually go through the contract. Now, I never shot that before, but now you actually get to see us sitting at the table going through the agreement, Lynette and me, and I'm actually going through and saying everything that I say when I go through that purchase and sale agreement. So that's a really crucial training session. And if you're going out to a deal meeting, what's the most important thing you can watch right before that? A deal meeting on the videos. So watch that, and watch me going through the whole, purchase and sale agreement. That will make you a lot more confident. I don't know that that's available anywhere. I've never seen anybody, offering that, a video of them going through the whole purchase and sale agreement with a customer and role playing it out with the script, what you should say. So that's why it's so good that you guys have that in our what to say and what to do. And that's the best way I knew how to teach you. Teach you by showing you, teach you through example. And so by watching those videos, let's just to bring back the theme of it's World Teacher Day. And yes, I have a lot of respect for teachers, and I certainly hope we taught you a lot over these years or months or days that you've been following us. But keep following us, because we're the best teachers around for learning the scripts and the steps for this business. In fact, our what to say and what to do system is like the Rosetta Stone of the business. If you're trying to do any deal, and no matter who taught you it, you're going to go to these scripts. You're going to say, wow, let me use these scripts. Let me use these steps and make sure I'm doing everything right. Even if you bought some, other system on wholesaling, you're going to find yourself using the Wolf scripts for the wholesaling deal. We're talking to the wholesale buyers, talking to the ugly house sellers. And it's like, one of our students, Dennis Quattlebaum, who used to run the Financial Freedom Network, said it's ours, what to say and what to do is like the Bible for real estate investing. So if you don't have it, I talk about it a lot because it's sort of like the reference manual for this business. That's why I bring it up a lot. So if you don't have it, for sure, get it. If you don't have the upgraded version, I'd like you to get that too, because that's got the script tablet in it, and it's got all the updated everything, and the code. You get a code where you can just access everything on your phone on our members' website. So if you don't have that, that's obviously important too. All right, so I know I went long today. I like talking about teaching, and I love teachers, and my grandma was a teacher. My grandma I was closer to than anybody in the world other than my mom, and my grandma on my mom's side. And she was a teacher and a principal of an elementary school and had a very successful teaching career and taught me a lot. So she's the one I always think of as my honored teacher. All right, so I learn from great teachers. So that's kind of on you to find great teachers. See, that's because, you're kind of stuck with your teachers throughout, sort of your education growing up and that. But once you are an adult, you sort of make your decision on who's going to be my teacher, who's going to be my coach. And so that's where you got to make smart decisions. So I learn from great teachers. Let's say that one. Okay, ready? That's our affirmation. We always say it 3 times on 3. I learn from great teachers. 1, 2, 3. I learn from great teachers. I learn from great teachers. I learn from great teachers. Yes, awesome. All right, let's do our deep breathing. Always 3. In, nice deep breath in. Hold it a little bit. Always have a big smile and let it go. All right, another deep breath in. Oh, that feels good. You're oxygenating your blood and you're energizing your body. Let it go. Loosen up your shoulders and your neck. Okay, another deep breath in. Always a big smile. A smile will absolutely change your attitude for the day. Okay, awesome. Very good. Great day today. Have a great day. Learn some great things. Teach some other people some great things, and recognize some people. And I certainly hope other people, your great teachers, recognize you too. So I hope we recognize you guys all the time. So great to see you guys, and I will see it. I'll be back tomorrow. Until then, keep expecting success, getting awesome training, and taking action.